Attempt number 56. Can I be heard? Oh, am I connected again? Chat does not seem to be catching up on my phone, which is not great. Here's the clown again. Yay! Hi, I'm sorry. I always have these issues. I don't know how to fix them, because I don't own the house, so I can't do anything about the Wi-Fi or the internet connection. And now it's not working on my phone either, so I can't see chat in the game. Yay! We're happy that I'm back. Thank you. I'm sorry. Come on, phone. See, now I'm connected back to stream on my computer, but I can't see it on my phone. And I need to see chat. Please, God. There we go. I know they're common, but I still feel bad. Okay. Please. We're almost at the end of the origin chapter. Please. Hello, my friends.
Thank you. You really saved my hide back there.
I did what was right.
As you always do. Well, I'd like to follow your example. No more daydreaming. I'm settling down. Felora's a good woman, and she has ideas on making life better for everyone here. Your father had the women take Shiani back to your place. Will you see her before you go?
Of course.
Good luck, cousin. You've been my hero since we were kids. It's just official now.
Thank you. Wanted to be caged so I could fight out. Don't worry, we will have plenty of opportunities to fight.
Well, I guess Duncan got his recruit after all.
Jesus, I can't say I'm sad to leave this place, fuck. Goodbye, warm man. I am proud. So proud. There's a whole world out there, you know.
Indeed. It only saddens me that it has taken this for you to find it. If you'll excuse me, I must tend to our people. Goodbye, young one, and make her keep you.
I want to go see Shiani. Shiani! Wait, is this one? No. Wait, no. Yeah, this one. Nope. Fuck, which one's our house? I have received package. We need to make sure future Mrs. Wormman is good to our cousin. Exactly. Where's our house? Wait, I think we're on the other... Yeah, we're on the other side of the village. Shiani is this way.
Maybe this will be for the best.
If this is what the Maker has planned for you, then I guess it's for the best. Your mother would have been pleased.
I hope so.
Take care, my girl. Be safe and wise. And, well, you know. We'll all miss you.
This isn't the package.
Going.
This is a sandwich I'm opening.
There you are. Thank you. For me, for Soris, for everything.
We elves need to stick together.
You're the sister I always wanted.
Aww.
Shiani seems to have regained herself. I'll leave you two alone. Good luck, and thank you again.
I love Shiani.
You took all the responsibility for what happened. You're amazing, you know that?
How are you holding up?
I'm alright. As far as the others know, Vaughn just roughed me up a bit. I just don't want them treating me like some fragile doll. I love you, cousin. Make us proud out there.
You better treat worm men right. What am I saying? Your purple yellow color scheme. Of course you will. I like that that's what your indicator is. I love you too, Shiani.
Make her watch over you.
Yeah! Shiani and Soros are both our cousins.
We'll miss you.
I'm purple yellow color scheme. I trust those with my scheme.
Huh.
You make a good point. Is there anyone else for me to talk to? Oh, let me go try to talk to Alara.
You should go quickly. Just know that we're all going to miss you.
Oh man, that's all I get? Not even a hug? Damn, alright. No wait, they were back this way. Oh, shit.
Are you ready to go?
I am.
Good. Then we leave for Ostagar immediately.
I'm excited. And that's the City Elf origin, baby. Fuck Vaughn. He deserved to get stabbed.
We will be traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korcari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Cailan, I didn't expect
A royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
Ho there! Ho there! Damn, I'm no friend of yours, human lord. Ho! Ho! Ho there! Cailan is a hoe. Also, there's definitely some texture issues, I think. Because this armor is supposed to have like a really cool ram on the front, and instead it's just shiny. I might try to fix that later. I am Caro, Your Majesty.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I see you're an elf, friend. From where do you hail?
From one of your alienages, naturally.
Tell me, how is it there? My guards all but forbid me going there.
You're so nice to people. I'm very careful. I've played these games a lot. I'm trying to ride the balance of funny, but also not getting my ass kicked. Because I like my good endings. Could be better, but we killed the worst. You have no idea how bad it is, do you? I'm just gonna say it right out. I killed the Gnarl's son for raping my friend.
You... what?
Your Majesty, I would not have put it so bluntly. There are events in Denerim you should be aware of.
So it seems. I will hear more about this matter later. For now, we have a war to attend to. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
Your welcome means nothing to me, human lord. We'll see about that.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I didn't realize things were going so well.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
Yet you don't sound very reassured.
Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
Why not? Seems to regard the Grey Wardens highly.
Yet not enough to wait for reinforcements from the Grey Wardens of Orlais. He believes our legend alone makes him invulnerable. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
A hot meal might be nice first.
I agree. We have until nightfall to begin the ritual. Every recruit must go through a secret ritual we call the Joining in order to become a Grey Warden. The ritual is brief, but some preparation is required. We must begin soon.
Am I the only recruit you have?
No, there are 2 other recruits here already. They have been waiting for us to arrive.
What do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Kill them! We are the only recruit! Only us! No! Check this out. Now that's a view. Nice statue. We are all that's needed. Ooh, I need to level up. Let's see. I need, no, I wanted the other one. I guess I can't do that right now. Put another into cunning, one more into strength, and one in dexterity. Can I do anything yet? Well, looks like I'm saving a talent.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Damn right I am. Alright, let's get exploring. Let's start over here.
Greetings. King Cailan is not in his tent right now?
Tell me about the king. You must see him a lot.
I suppose I do, though he's spending most of his time with the Grey Wardens. He rides with them wherever they go, in fact. Teyrn Loghain sees the king whenever he can and argues with him over coming battles, but the king just waves him off. The king wants to end the Blight with a single huge battle the bards will sing of for centuries. Do you think that's possible?
I have my doubts.
That's how the Teyrn feels. He'll do what the king wants in the end, though. The king thought it was funny that Teyrn called him reckless, and they fought about the queen.
Queen?
She's the Teyrn's daughter. He wasn't happy about something she did or the king did, I'm not sure. I probably shouldn't discuss it.
I should go.
As you wish.
Probably shouldn't, but you did.
You approach the tent of Teyrn Loghain. State your business.
Is Teyrn inside? What's he doing?
He's inside, but I don't think it's my place to discuss his activities.
He's jerking off. Sure, you can tell me a little about him.
I suppose, as long as we talk quietly. He and the king have been arguing for days. The Teyrn's known the king since he was swaddled, so they don't stand on ceremony. The Teyrn speaks his mind, and the king yells right back. Personally, I think the king should do what Teyrn Loghain tells him. Without the Teyrn, we wouldn't be doing as well here as we are.
I would like an audience with the Teyrn.
I suppose you have a message for him. Hold on, then.
I want to get real chatty.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you're Duncan's new Grey Warden, I assume.
Yes, I am. Wrong button. Yes, I am.
Cailan's fascination with the Wardens goes beyond the ordinary. Are you aware his father brought your order back to Ferelden?
Fascination you don't share.
The Wardens are impressive, but not as relevant as Cailan thinks. You're pretty for a Grey Warden. Don't let anyone tell you that you don't belong. The first Warden Maric brought to Ferelden was a woman, the best warrior I've ever seen. I don't suppose you'll be riding into the thick of battle with the rest of your fellows, will you?
Damn. I don't know if that was misogynistic or a compliment. Kind of both. You interrupted their sexual relations. Certainly hope so.
Here for the glory, huh? Fair enough. Now I must return to my task. Pray that our king proves amenable to wisdom, if you're the praying sort.
He's my bestie now. Is he? He was like a fool to me.
He is Maric's son, and the leader of my beloved Ferelden, and a very young man. I try to keep that in mind, as should you.
He has no choice. Let's see, who else they talk to?
Look carefully, men. This wretched thing is a Darkspawn. They're strong and cunning and smart, but don't listen to those old wives' tales. They can be killed. Stick them with your sword enough, and they go down. Their blood is black as sin and poisonous. Don't even touch it. You get tainted with that blood, and you may as well slit your throat. We've lost many dogs already. Had to muzzle them to keep them from biting. It's a long and painful way to die.
Very green. I'll be taking these, thank you.
This is supposed to be the battle that sends these Darkspawn back underground. You believe that?
I don't know what to believe. We've won every battle, but there's more of them each time.
Makes you wonder if them Grey Wardens are right.
I don't want to think about that.
Sounds like the perfect time to get drunk, if you ask me.
Fuck yeah! Party! Oh, I see a sack ripe for stealing over here. I'll take this and this, thank you.
My faith sustains me. I shall not fear 10,000 men should they set themselves against me.
I am those Baileys. Ooh. Bulky holes. What else is there time to do? Oh, you suck the Duncan. Duncan?
You found our tent, I see. Is there something you need?
I have some questions.
Alistair can help you with those. I had hoped he would be back by now.
Oh, I see. My brother tried to poison me. Oh no. He tried to make me eat mint. Oh, mint's good though. Ooh.
This isn't good. I'd hate to waste such a promising member of the breed. Are you the new warden? I could use some help.
Mint's yummy. What's the problem?
This is a Mabari, smart breed and strong. His owner died in the last battle, and the poor hound swallowed darkspawn blood. I have medicine that might help, but I need him muzzled first.
Just how smart is this dog?
Centuries ago, a mage bred them to be smart and understand what they're told. They can remember and carry out complex orders. Most valuable dogs in the world. Trouble is, they generally imprint to one master. Re-imprinting them is very difficult. But without the medicine, re-imprinting won't be an issue. Will you help?
I'll give it a shot.
Go in the pen and let him smell you. We'll know right away if he'll respond. Let's hope this works. I'd really hate to have to put him down.
You gotta help the puppy. The dog looks up at you respectfully, backing down from his aggressive stance. You can see intelligence in his eyes, as well as a great deal of pain. This animal is very ill. I love Mabaris. They're so cute. Gently muzzle the doggy. Mabari growls weakly, but does not challenge you. After you are done, he whimpers
Well
plaintively.
done. Now I can treat the dog properly, poor fella. Come to think of it, are you heading into the wilds anytime soon?
I might be. Why?
There's a particular herb I could use to improve the dog's chances. It's a flower that grows in the swamps here, if I remember. If you happen across it, I could use it. It's very distinctive, all white, with a blood-red center.
Will the dog be alright without it? Or no, where in the wild do I find this flower?
It usually grows in dead wood that collects at the edge of ground pools. Should be plenty this time of year.
We gotta get that flower. We are getting that Shiranui flower. I'll see if I can find one.
Good. In the meantime, I'll begin treating our poor friend.
I love Mabaris. I know, they have the biggest, sweetest heads. They're so cute.
You there, elf. What's your name?
It's Pick, sir.
Go tell Tern Loghain that the war party's ready to begin scouting. We'll send word if we find anything amiss.
Yes, sir. Right away, sir.
Maker's breath, another elf. What do you want?
Happen to be a Grey Warden human, not some servant.
Congratulations. Not bad for an elf. Is there something you wanted? We have no time for idle chatter.
You don't look like the other soldiers in the army.
We aren't. We're Ash Warriors.
What's an Ash Warrior?
Our training has been passed down since Lathias the Dwarf Son first harnessed the battle rage of the dwarves. It is an old tale.
Now I hear this old tale?
I am no bard, but I'll do my best. Lathias was a Clane tribesman. Some said he was too short to be a warrior, but he was strong and fierce. His chieftain sent him to the dwarves of Orzammar to negotiate an alliance, where he fell in love with the king's daughter, Skya, and brought her back to his tribe. She taught Lathias to use the dwarven battle wrath to summon his strength and ignore all pain. Lathias then taught this to the Clane, who made him their chieftain.
Cool. What happened to him?
Lathias' prowess earned him the love of Morrigannon, a beautiful chieftain of another tribe. When Skya learned of his seduction, she returned to her people. Lathias was grieved. He sent Morrigannon away, but this only vexed her, and began a long war between their tribes. In the end, Lathias slew Morrigannon in single combat. However, his wounds were great, and he perished when the rage ended. The dwarves came from Orzammar that day and gave Lathias an honored burial in the mountains. And we live by his teachings even today.
Complicated man. What happened to his wife, Skya?
It is said that before the final battle, she returned to Lathias and gave him a shirt of dwarven chain, along with a final night of passion. Then she was gone forever. If she lived on in Orzammar, only the dwarven folk could say for certain.
Interesting legend. Thank you for telling me.
It was an honor.
So what does an Ash Warrior do?
We harness the rage inside us, nurture it, and draw it out so we cannot fall in battle until our last foe is slain. It is a dwarven discipline, but we've adapted it to let us fight alongside our hounds. That is our way. I trust my hound with my life, as he trusts me with his.
Doggies. Is a dog that good in combat?
A trained Mabari hound is as dangerous as any sword.
We do not speak of a city pet, or those things that sit in an old woman's lap.
V! Nice cock! Whoa! Nice cock! Welcome in. Why have you painted your dogs?
They use scent to distinguish us from our enemies, but the blood of battle can confuse them. So we paint ourselves with Cadiz, which overpowers the blood, and also paint our hounds so they know we are the same.
It also makes them pretty.
My thanks. There is hunting to be done, and I'll not be kept from it.
Whoa! Nice cock! Oh, Elfrid.
Welcome to the King's Camp, my lady.
I want that elf root. The root of the elves. I want that elf root. Make some elven tea.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten.
Greetings, young lady. You are Duncan's newest recruit, are you not? He's not a man easily impressed. You should be proud. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Wynne, one of the mages summoned by the king.
Wynne, where are your wrinkles? You're supposed to be, like, in your 70s. What's happened? Pleased to meet you.
Well met. And good luck to you on the battlefield. To us all, in fact.
Will you be fighting beside the king?
Not precisely. The Grey Wardens will be on the front lines, not the mages. Still, we have our parts to play. To defeat the Darkspawn, we have to work together. It's not an idea everyone seems able to grasp.
You've faced Darkspawn before?
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
Literally everything. Isn't the Fade the land of the dead?
Anytime your spirit leaves your earthly body, whether it's to dream or to die, it passes into the realm we call the Fade. It's home to many spirits, some benevolent, others far less so. At the heart of the Fade lies the Black City.
What's the Black City?
Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Tevinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the Earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
And is that true?
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
I love every little bit of lore, so you're gonna see me talking to a lot of people.
Maker above, hear the prayers of your sons and daughters.
So, any last wishes I can help fulfill before you head into battle? Life is fleeting, you know. That pretty face could be decorating some Darkspawn spear this time tomorrow. Shall I take that quiet glare as a no? Oh, well, too bad.
Duncan, go fuck himself. We're in charge. No! I wanna fuck Duncan.
Well, you're not what I thought you'd be.
What's that supposed to mean?
Oh, me and Sir Knight were just betting on what the third recruit would be. Not an elf, yet here you are. The name's Daveth. It's about bloody time you came along. I was beginning to think they'd cooked this ritual up just for our benefit.
Maybe they did.
Just to give us a good scare. No, they don't really seem the type. I happened to be sneaking around camp last night, see, and I heard a couple of Grey Wardens talking. So, I listened in for a bit. I'm thinking they plan to send us into the wilds.
Damn it, Paragon! Sate your bloodlust! Oh my god. So what? That wouldn't frighten me.
Cannibals, beasts, witches, and now Darkspawn. What isn't to be scared of? It's all too secretive for me. Makes my nose twitch. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Like we have a choice.
My bloodlust shall remain unleashed. They're forcing you to be here?
I've got nowhere else to go after what Duncan saved me from. Anyway, I expect it's time to get back to Duncan. That's where I'll be if you need me for anything.
Paragon is the next DVD killer confirmed. Oh my god. I'm already in the game. Clown.
In the name of Andraste, I bless you today. May you find favor in the Maker's eyes. So let it be.
Oh hey, it's Jaundice Jory.
Greetings. You must be the third recruit we've heard about.
I am. Who are you?
Sir Jory is my name. I hail from Redcliffe, where I served as knight under the command of Arl Eamon. I wasn't aware elves could join the Grey Wardens. Those camped in the valley are all human.
Maybe they need to start letting fewer humans in.
I did not mean to offend you. Clearly your skills have impressed Duncan. I hope we're both lucky enough to eventually join the Wardens. Is it not thrilling to be given that chance?
Bite. I will let you bite Jory. I don't like him that much. Are you nervous about fighting Darkspawn?
I would be lying if I said I wasn't. As a boy, my mother told us Darkspawn hunted down all children who misbehaved. It is a foolish superstition, I know, but I still shiver when I think of fighting them. Tell me, has anyone told you what this joining ritual entails?
Whoa, Redcliffe? I used to live next to Redcliffe. Ooh, damn! You live near Redcliffe? I don't know. Bite his head off. No! Davin said we might be going into the wilds.
I never heard of such a ritual. I had no idea there were more tests after getting recruited. I suppose since you're finally here, I'd best get back to Duncan. I shall see you there.
Huh. Someone finally comes and talks to the lone prisoner. I don't suppose you've come to sentence me.
Hello, naked guy. You haven't been sentenced?
No. They put someone like me in a cage until someone important has time to decide what to do with me. I don't suppose you have a bit of kindness in you? All I want is food and water. They haven't fed me since I was locked up and I'm starving.
Tell me why you're... Oh, wait, no. That's horrible. Why haven't they fed you?
I expect nobody thought of it with all the battles and such.
Tell me why you're in there first.
I'm a deserter. Or so they think. I bet there's no arguing them out of it, though. Armies are funny that way.
Feed this poor naked man. Did you desert?
I wasn't deserting. But when you catch someone sneaking around camp in the middle of the night, what else are you gonna think? Does it matter? All I want is a bit of food and water.
If you weren't deserting, why sneak around the camp?
Oh, I would have deserted eventually. Just not then. I was stealing, not sneaking out of the camp. I got one of those wizards drunk and took his key. It belongs to a chest they got here, full of magical treasures. In fact, I still have it. I can't use it from here, but I'd trade you for some food and water.
Feed the naked man. Make him a pet. Oh my god. My favorite coffee place was in Redcliffe, and there's this Maori guy who made the best mochas ever, and I miss it. Oh my god, I think you've mentioned that. Because I remember you mentioning that, because... Man, you must have really made some good mochas. Didn't find the key when you were arrested?
I swallowed it. But it's, come back into my possession since then, so to speak.
Gross. I'll see what I can do.
Just ask my guard for his. He's still got some dinner. I saw him put it in his coat.
Lucky dog. You Grey Wardens get to ride with the king while I'm left with the drudgery of guarding this deserter. They should have just hanged him. Put his head on a pike as an example.
Jesus. Maybe I did mention that before. He made real good coffee. Where's this prisoner exactly?
They say he was recruited before the war up in Dinnerham. Probably figured he'd never have to fight if he served the king, right?
Why do you want to desert?
Why does anyone want to desert? Because he thinks he's going to die and he's a bloody coward, that's why. Either that or he's been listening to a bunch of hogwash about how the Darkspawn will drag you off and eat you.
No, that's true. That's true. I had a chat with him, actually.
Don't expect it was an enlightening conversation.
Claims he wasn't deserting.
What a surprise. Another innocent prisoner. At any rate, it's not for me to say. He'll get his day to plead his case, or he won't. It's all the same to me.
He asked for some food and water.
Did he now? Since nobody sends me nothing to feed him with, the only way we'll get that is if I give him mine.
So you missed one meal. This man could be hanged soon.
All right, all right. I guess the poor fella could stand to have one meal in his belly before he hangs. Don't know why you care. I had nothing to do with it, though. If anyone asks why he's burping, I'm gonna say it was you. Just so you know.
So? Brought me some food, have you? I'm so hungry I could faint dead away.
Here's some food.
Much obliged. May Andraste herself rain blessings upon you. And, as I mentioned, here's the key. Use it in good health, huh?
I am holding this key with a very thick napkin. This... Let's see, anyone else to talk to? Anything else to steal?
Sorry, miss. The army camp is off limits for you right now.
My bad.
You may not want to remain here long, Warden. Most of these men have been tainted by the Darkspawn blood.
You need to convince them. We've got to run. The Darkspawn are coming.
How dare he stop us from going where we wish? I wonder what you're gonna suggest we do. Why do you say that?
I saw them. We're gonna die.
I apologize, Warden. He's been like this ever since they found him in the wilds.
Yep, stab him. Is it possible he has important information?
The commander who brought him here didn't seem to think so.
You can feel it, can't you? They taint the land, turn it black and sick. Oh, you can feel it inside. They'll come out of that forest and spread. Like caterpillars covering a tree. They'll swallow us whole.
That's quite enough out of you. You need to calm yourself, my good man.
They were everywhere. I saw them.
Just give me this fucking look. Okay, where's this chest David's was talking about? I think it was over here. Yeah.
Going.
That course of action is inadvisable. Welcome, young woman.
Who are you?
I am one of the Tranquil, my friend. I am of the Circle of Magi. But instead of casting spells and reading tomes, I spend my time enchanting. It is a time-consuming process, but invaluable. Enchantment provides the Circle its wealth. Certainly we would not get by on charity.
You speak very strangely. Why is that?
Allow me to put it this way. Do you know why those with magical talent are feared?
Chantry claims magic is sinful.
Not sinful in and of itself. They claim it leads to sin. And there is a basis for that argument. Those with magical talent attract demons and spirits. We can be possessed easily, and thus become horrors known as abominations. Even those with minor talents attract hungry spirits. Anyone with the power may learn blood magic from these demons. Hence, we are considered dangerous. This is our curse. Thus, I was made tranquil, stripped of emotions and talent. I am no longer dangerous.
The Tranquil are fucking terrifying as a concept. Sounds like a horrid practice.
It might seem such to you, but I feel no horror. I am content to serve in my role.
How is someone made tranquil?
Our forehead is branded with magic, which stills our talent and mind. The process is irreversible as far as I am aware.
I feel badly for you.
You do? I feel nothing. As the name suggests, my existence is quite peaceful. I am alive, productive, and no danger to anyone. Surely that is not a terrible thing. Perhaps we may speak of something else. Do you need assistance?
I should go.
Goodbye.
You're creepy. Just gonna take this. Right in front of his ass.
You there, elf. Where's my armor? And why are you dressed so preposterously?
Are you mistaking me for a servant?
What? Oh, you're the one who arrived with the Grey Warden. Please, forgive my rudeness. There are so many elves running about, and I've been waiting for... It's simply been so hectic. I never thought... Please, pardon my terrible manners. I am just the quartermaster, a simple man. No one special.
Emphasis on simple. Oh god, I think chat is, stalling a bit on my phone. He is someone who would obey me. Fuck you, kill him, end and kill, maim. Full of rage, I see. Perhaps you should treat your servants more kindly.
Yes, of course, you're very right. Did you come for some supplies, perhaps?
Oh, it's getting real hot in here. What kind of supplies do you have?
Arms and armor, for the most part. It's for the King's men, but you Grey Wardens can buy what you need for a modest price. I also have some, goods on the side I can provide. Strictly off the record, of course. To keep morale up, you understand.
What, like dildos? Let me see what you have.
Let me know what you'd like.
Oh, that angry face. He angers me. Same, honestly. Let's see. Yes. Some short bows. And fast roll. I would greatly enjoy watching him writhe as he dies. Mood. So these. Stuff. Ooh, backpack. Do I not have enough? No, I do have enough. Let's go. The most important thing is to buy backpack upgrades. All this. What do you got? Oh, we got a lot of stuff. I think that's all I need. Okay, time to meet my favorite guy. My favorite little guy in the world. Actually, I'm gonna save right here, literally. leaving here. I'm so excited. I love him so much. Are you guys ready? I'm ready. Let's do this.
What is it now? Haven't Grey Wardens asked more than enough of the Circle?
I simply came to deliver a message from the revered mother, Sir Mage. She desires your presence.
What her reverence desires is of no concern to me. I am busy helping the Grey Wardens, by the King's orders, I might add.
Should I have asked her to write a note?
Tell her I will not be harassed in this manner.
Yes, I was harassing you by delivering a message.
Your glibness does you no credit.
Here I thought we were getting along so well. I was even going to name one of my children after you. The Grumpy One.
Enough. I will speak to the woman if I must. Get out of my way, fool.
You know, one good thing about the Blight is how it brings people together.
He's so silly quirky! Oh! Oh my god. I love him so much. You guys don't even fucking understand. I know exactly what you mean.
It's like a party. We could all stand in a circle and hold hands. That would give the Darkspawn something to think about. Wait, we haven't met, have we? I don't suppose you happen to be another mage.
I was going to name one of my children after you, the Grumpy One. Would that make your day worse? We haven't met. You must be Alistair.
And that makes you Duncan's new recruit, I suppose. Glad to meet you. As the junior member of the Order, I'll be accompanying you when you prepare for the joining.
Pleased to meet you. My name is Caro. Are you single?
Right, that was the name. You know, it just occurred to me that there have never been many women in the Grey Wardens. I wonder why that is.
How about you stop thinking of me as a woman? Close to that one. Probably because we're too smart for you.
True, but if you're here, what does that make you?
Incredible. Just one of the boys?
Sad, isn't it? So I'm curious. Have you ever actually encountered Darkspawn before?
No, I haven't.
When I fought my first one, I wasn't prepared for how monstrous it was. I can't say I'm looking forward to encountering another. Anyhow, whenever you're ready, let's get back to Duncan. I imagine he's eager to get things started.
Can we stop and make out first? I mean, what? That argument I saw, what was it about?
With the mage. The Circle is here at the King's request, and the Chantry doesn't like that one bit. They just love letting mages know how unwelcome they are. Which puts me in a bit of an awkward position. I was once a Templar.
You were a mage hunter?
Not that that's all Templars do, but yes. The Chantry raised me until Duncan recruited me 6 months ago. I'm sure the revered mother meant it as an insult, sending me as her messenger, and the mage picked right up on that. I never would have agreed to deliver it, but Duncan says we're all to cooperate and get along. Apparently they didn't get the same speech.
I love him so much. He's so cute. Horny jail for Caro. Listen, y'all don't even know the history I have with this man. The history, the deep layers. I love him so much. You love him too, Maddie? Good. He's perfection. Truly. What about the other recruits?
Daveth and Sir Jory are here in the camp. Have you met them?
Yes, both of them.
That makes things easy then. They'll both be back with Duncan by now.
I look forward to traveling with you.
You do? Huh. That's a switch. If you have any questions, let me know. Otherwise, lead on.
You and I are in horny jail together. You for him, me for Cicero. Oh, trust me, I'm in horny jail for a lot of Dragon Age characters. Him and Zevran, who we'll meet a lot later. I wish we could meet him sooner, but it takes a while. I want to have...
Yes?
I want to chat more. Tell me a little about yourself.
as I said, I was trained as a Templar before Duncan recruited me about 6 months ago. The Chantry raised me, and becoming a Templar was a decision made for me a long time ago. Duncan saw I wasn't happy, and figured my training against mages could double for fighting Darkspawn. Now, here I stand, a proud Grey Warden. The Grand Cleric wouldn't have let me go if Duncan never forced the issue. I'll always be grateful to him.
Coco Battlecute will always be my #1 video game love. Oh my god. Dragon Age Origins is one of my favorite games of all time. And Alistair and Zevran are like... they give me the deepest of brainworms. The deepest of brainworms. I can't even express how much I love them. You didn't want to join the Chantry?
It just wasn't for me. I believe in the Maker well enough, but I never wanted to devote my life to the Chantry.
And he's so cute too! He's so cute! His little freckles! Oh, I'm gonna fucking die. I have been having so many thoughts about Cicero. Mood. I love fiction brain rot. Y'all don't even know. I run a self-ship blog, okay? I am deep into that fictional loving hole. And I'm deep into that fictional man's hole. Ayo! Speak fondly of Duncan.
I spent years in that Chantry, hopelessly resigned to my fate. Duncan was the first person who cared what I wanted. He risked a lot of trouble with the Grand Cleric to help me.
I want to pull his hair, like grab him by the fringe and yank him around. No! Not his beautiful fringe. Maybe Duncan thought it'd be useful.
Or maybe he just happens to be a good man.
Sorry. I have a few questions for you.
What about?
Here, I've been writing my self-insert OC / Cicero fic. The prologue alone has over 2K. Damn. That's awesome, though. I really need to write more fics. Tell me about the Grey Wardens.
So I imagine. What would you like to know?
We're gonna be here for a while. I love asking more questions. What makes you all so special?
The Grey Wardens are warriors without equal. Darkspawn threatened to destroy the world 4 times over. Each time, the Grey Wardens led mankind to victory. Nobody knows more about Darkspawn, and nobody's better equipped to deal with them. You'll see. Trust me.
My brother's trying to blow up a balloon of some kind, or perhaps a beached ball. So they're knights? Heroes?
I don't know if I'd go that far. Duncan says the Grey Wardens do whatever is necessary to protect mankind from Darkspawn. That means some pretty extreme things. Whatever it takes to bring victory.
I'm not sure I know anything about the Grey Wardens.
Well, let's see. Surely you've heard of Weishaupt Fortress? The great eyrie carved into the White Cliffs far off in the Anderfels? That's where the Grey Wardens once kept their griffins.
Ooh.
The griffins died out, however, and our numbers have dwindled since the last Blight. There's only a handful left in Ferelden. A few more in other nations.
Where are all the Grey Wardens now?
The others are camped with the King's soldiers in the valley. The King's given us a position of honor at the vanguard, despite our small numbers. I think Cailan is actually excited to ride into battle with us. Maybe he thinks that's what his father would have done.
So the Grey Wardens have the rights to recruit anyone?
King Maric, Cailan's father, reaffirmed the power the Grey Wardens were given during the Blights. In practice, we can't conscript too often without hurting our cause. We were exiled from Ferelden once. Best not to let that happen again.
That's all I wanted to know.
You want to ask me about something else?
Are you single? This Blight, Duncan.
Of course.
So what is a Blight? Where do Darkspawn come from?
You want the Chantry's version or the truth?
They aren't the same thing?
They seldom are.
This is true. What's the Chantry's version?
According to the Chant of Light, The Maker imprisoned the old gods underground long ago, as punishment for tricking mankind into worshipping them. The old gods still whispered to some men, and taught them magic. These men became the Magisters of the Tevinter Empire. The Magisters used their gift to enter the Golden City, tainting it and themselves. They were cast out by the Maker, and became the first Darkspawn. They fled underground, bringing their taint to their gods. The tainted old gods were the archdemons who rose from their prisons and led the Darkspawn against the world.
Fancy. And the truth?
The truth is, we don't really know. They come up from the ground, and that's as far as we've gotten.
So what you talked about was the first blight?
Yes, and it nearly wiped us out. When defeated, the Darkspawn flee back underground and seek out another old god to taint, thus bringing another blight.
So where's the archdemon for this blight?
We haven't seen it yet. People are beginning to think this is just an unusually large Darkspawn raid without an archdemon to unify them. But seriously, the archdemon could be in the wilds or underground. It could be hiding. Just because it hasn't shown itself doesn't mean it isn't out there.
Why not kill the Darkspawn when they're underground?
They've controlled the deep roads ever since they defeated the Dwarven Kingdoms. Even if we invaded, we can only chase them so far.
What is an archdemon exactly?
The old gods were dragons, so the stories say. Big ones. Intelligent, even. The Tevinter Empire had big statues of them. Each dragon had a name and a place in the cosmos. It's all very intricate. The archdemons may not be the old gods, but they're definitely dragons.
Why are some people so skeptical?
The Grey Wardens killed so many Darkspawn by the end of the last Blight. People decided they were gone for good.
Other questions?
Of course.
How do Grey Wardens defeat blights?
We chop off the snake's head. It's the only way. According to texts, the most famous Grey Warden leader, Garahel, killed the archdemon Underal in personal combat at the Battle of Aesley to end the last Blight. Without the archdemon to command them, the Darkspawn flee back underground.
How did anyone even know about this blight?
The Grey Wardens keep watch. We feel the Darkspawn when they come. You'll understand after the joining, if you... well, you'll understand. Not to mention, people start to notice when Darkspawn pour out of the wilds and taint everything around them. Just a guess.
I've come up with a name for this guy. He's the Sniler. And why have you chosen this name for him? I must know. Just how many Darkspawn are out there?
Thousands. Tens of thousands. They've had centuries to build up their numbers. You want to ask me about something else?
Tell me about Duncan. He sniles? He sure does snile.
Duncan is the leader of the Grey Wardens in Ferelden. Which he would say doesn't mean much, as there aren't many of us here. Yet. Beyond that, he's a good man. A good judge of character. I owe him a lot. What about you? What do you think of him?
Seems like a kind man, if firm.
Fair enough. He's done the best he can with what little he has. And that includes me, I guess. You want to ask me about something else?
The joining ritual.
There's not a lot I can tell you. We go and collect Darkspawn blood. And then you'll hear everything.
Suspiciously vague. Surely you can tell me something.
Look, I can't tell you much, alright? The joining is very unpleasant. I wish I could forget it, but I can't. I don't envy what you're going to have to go through.
Jesus. Look at him. He's sniling. He does have a beautiful snile. What actually happens in the joining?
You learn why it's secret.
What if I refuse to do the ritual?
The joining is the price we pay, all of us, for being able to defeat the Darkspawn. You can't refuse.
I could run away.
I guess you could try. Duncan doesn't usually recruit cowards.
Damn.
If becoming a Grey Warden were easy, we wouldn't recruit the best. You want to ask me about something else?
This upcoming battle.
The one tomorrow. I'll tell you. It's Tern Loghain we should be looking to win it, not the king. Cailan just wants his place in history. The Tern is planning the strategy. That's my opinion, anyway. I guess I should be thankful the king favors us Grey Wardens. But I know who's keeping the lid on the pot.
How much will I be participating?
You know, that's a good question. The other Grey Wardens are riding into battle with the king. I don't know if you'll be with them.
Why is it happening here, of all places? Coward. He should have let my bloodlust grow and watched me break out of the cage.
We're at the edge of the Korcari Wilds, the eye of the Blight Storm, right where the Horde will be coming. Ostagar itself is an excellent defensive position. The Wilders were pushed back from here time and again in ancient days.
What are the chances of success?
I'm sure Tern Loghain has the battle planned to the last detail. Still, no Blight has ever been defeated with so little cost.
And if we fail?
If we don't break the Horde here, Duncan says it will spread until it engulfs all of Ferelden. Then it will take an alliance of nations to fight it. Which would be bad. Neither the king nor the Tern really seems to believe this is a real Blight, however.
Yes, I've been talking with him a while. He has a lot to say, and I am glad to hear it. Thank you.
You want to ask me about something else?
I love him, okay? I want to hear every little word he says. He means so much to me. I'm out of questions anyway.
Then let's get a move on, shall we?
He's my cutie patootie. Let me try to get like a nice zoom in here. Look at him. Look at how cute he is. No! My picture! No, a little bit more. There we go. Hi. Pet you gently. Pet you gently. Pat your head. Okay, let's go.
Yes.
I'll be taking these, thank you. Do not bite him! It's only for me to bite!
Soldiers of Ferelden, and gentle folk, we stand here on battle.
I'm gonna bite him. I'm gonna gnaw on him like a fucking milk bone. Quick save here. Hi, Duncan.
You found Alistair, did you? Good. I'll assume you're ready to begin preparations. Assuming, of course, that you're quite finished riling up mages, Alistair.
What can I say? The revered mother ambushed me. The way she wields guilt, they should stick her in the army.
She forced you to sass the mage, did she? We cannot afford to antagonize anyone, Alistair. We don't need to give anyone more ammunition against us.
You're right, Duncan. I apologize.
Now then, since you're all here, we can begin. You four will be heading into the Korcari Wilds to perform 2 tasks. The first is to obtain 3 vials of Darkspawn blood, 1 for each recruit.
Fuck that dead elf boy. This is your new husband, right? He's my husband, my hubby-wubby guy. I love him so much. What do we need Darkspawn blood for?
For the joining itself. I'll explain more once you've returned.
And the second task?
There was once a Grey Warden archive in the wilds, abandoned long ago when we could no longer afford to maintain such remote outposts. It has recently come to our attention that some scrolls have been left behind, magically sealed to protect them. Alistair, I want you to retrieve these scrolls if you can.
TBH, the dead elf boy was weak, dying after being hit once. Cringe. Damn, you're kind of right though. What kinds of scrolls are these?
Old treaties, if you're curious. Promises of support made to the Grey Wardens long ago. They were once considered only formalities. With so many having forgotten their commitments to us, I suspect it may be a good idea to have something to remind them with.
And what if they're no longer there?
It's possible the scrolls may have been destroyed or even stolen. though the seal's magic should have protected them. Only a Grey Warden can break such a seal.
I don't understand. Why leave such things in a ruin if they're so valuable?
It was assumed that we would someday return. A great many things were assumed that have not held true.
How will we find this archive?
It will be an overgrown ruin by now, but the sealed chest should remain intact. Alistair will guide you to the area you need to search.
Find the archive and 3 vials of blood. Understood.
Watch over your charges, Alistair. Return quickly and safely.
We will.
Then may the Maker watch over your path. I will see you when you return.
Boys Club! Boys Club! Alright. Let's get a move on.
Hail. I'm told you all have business in the wilds. The gate's open for you. Just be careful out there. Even a Grey Warden won't be safe in the forest tonight.
Whew. It is getting so hot in here. I hate the sun. It's too fucking bright. Too hot. I'm dying. Alright. Off to the wilds. Oh jeez. Hi doggies. Ooh, that's a lot of dogs. So much slime on
Too bad for you.
A lot of dogs.
Huh.
Take. No. Almost missed this one. Nope. I want take, not close. Ooh, looks like things didn't go so well around here.
Who is that? Grey Wardens?
Well, he's not half as dead as he looks, is he?
My scouting band was attacked by Darkspawn. They came out of the ground. Please help me. I've got to return to camp.
Try bandage him up at least.
I have bandages in my pack.
Thank you. I've got to get out of here.
Did you hear? An entire patrol of seasoned men killed by Darkspawn.
Calm down, Sir Jory. We'll be fine if we're careful.
Those soldiers were careful, and they were still overwhelmed. How many Darkspawn can the 4 of us slay? 12? 100? There's an entire army in these forests.
There are Darkspawn about, but we're in no danger of walking into the bulk of the Horde.
How do you know? I'm not a coward, but this is foolish and reckless. We should go back.
Are you sure you're not a coward? Sound like a coward to me.
I am simply trying to stay alive. You do not see me fleeing, do you?
A bit of fear isn't unnatural, you know. Few relish meeting Darkspawn up close. I know I don't.
Not many humans, maybe.
I know I'm relying on you to protect me. Know this. All Grey Wardens can sense Darkspawn. Whatever their cunning, I guarantee they won't take us by surprise. That's why I'm here.
You see, Sir Knight, we might die, but we'll be warned about it first.
That is reassuring.
Fucking Javeth.
That doesn't mean I'm here to make this easy, however. So let's get a move on.
Ooh, wildflower. This should be for the Mabari.
Oh, right.
Okay. Oh, uh-oh. There's our first Darkspawn.
Right to the face! Dead yet?
Kill, maim, murder. See, I told you we did see more violence. There's plenty to be had. We deserve more murder. We do. Let's see. Ooh. Well, that's a grim sight.
Look there. Poor slobs. That just seems so excessive.
Okay. Which way do I want to go? I always get lost in these fucking wilds.
Going.
Let's go this way first.
Never any shortage of these ones. Yes.
More blood to spill. Okay, we've got all the vials of blood we need. Damn, we're already in combat. Stop looking at me with those big old eyes.
Tisk tisk.
Yay, another level up, baby. Okay, one more cunning, so it's a nice 20. And a little more strength, and let's do more willpower. Get that final coercion in. lockpicking. What? So, strike. Let's do Deadly Strike. Grab all of these. Oh god, even more big ol' eyes. Journal. Let's see. No. I want the books. No. Quest related? Is that what I need? Here we are. Signs of the Chastened. Chastened barbarians are nothing if not clever. They've hidden markers and signs in the arrangements of stones and rubble along the paths of the wilds. In this way, they mark trails, note places of interest, and even give warnings in a way that outsiders cannot understand. Interestingly, these markers look indistinguishable from a regular pile of stones. I've dedicated my time to deciphering these signs, and I believe I am close to breakthrough. The trail markers seem to point to a hoard or a location used for secret storage among the Chastened. I only found a portion of the message, however, I think that if I could complete the message, find all the trail markers, and I can find this cache and see what the treasure Chastened have to hide. I found one such marker near this camp, under a fallen tree leaning against the ruins. Each marker seems to point to one or two others. There are rumors that a Darkspawn Horn is coming. I hope we can find this treasure before it's too late. I have a feeling it's already too late for that guy. Let's see, under the fallen tree. I don't see any stones, really. No, here we are. Chasing trails. That was an interesting sign. Or sound. My eyes burn. Time for me to lurk and sleep in Doom of Murder with the jail wife. Okay, Paragon. Thank you so much for hanging around and airing out your bloodlust. Take a nice nap. There's another trail sign. This tab button is really helping. Missionary Jogby. Uh-oh. Oh. Well, hello. Hi there, Jogby. Letter to Jogby. My dearest son, it pleases me that you wish to follow in my footsteps and bring the Maker's word to the unenlightened. I wish you had chosen a less dangerous place to do so. Apologies for leaving early for the wild, son, but I wanted to set up camp and get things started. The Chastened respect one with survival skills in the wild, so I hope you get a grip on that before you arrived, and maybe establish an agreement with the local tribes so that we had friends when you came. When you reach the wilds, you'll find it difficult to navigate. I've listed certain landmarks below. If you follow them, they will lead you to a location I've scouted out, where I've left you some supplies. If you're lost, try to get back to that spot and I'll find you. The landmarks are as follows, beginning at the entrance to the wilds of Ostagar. Look for a tree leaning on a ruined building, pass under a fallen tree bridge, pass a submerged tower on the right, look between a high ruined arch and a mossy standing stone, Walk along a path of roots and stones. Look for 2 large statues with a chest between them. There you will find our meeting point. I love you, Jogby, my son. I hope to see you soon. Your father, Rigby. Well, didn't turn out well for that guy. I think this one is just shadows, so I'm gonna do stealth. Peekaboo. Dark spot. Well, found the other missionary. Last Will and Testament. Whoever finds this note, this is the last will and testament of Rigby the missionary, proud speaker of the Maker's word. I have come to the wilds to speak the chant, but I fear I will die here at the hands of Darkspawn. I leave all that I came with to my wife, Jeddah. Should the reader of this note feel charitable, I bear the sealed lockbox in our camp, nestled in Teventer Ruin in the western reaches of the wilds. It is my will that this lockbox finds my wife in Redcliffe, and that it is still sealed shut when it reaches her. To my wife and my son, I apologize that my work has taken me from you, but I know that I die in service to the Maker. I got bad news about your son, too. All of this stuff.
Oh, right!
What do you know? More Darkspawn about. There for random violence.
It's stealth again. Oh!
And that!
That got stealth on.
That's lovely.
Aha! Another trail sign.
Oh,
Over
right.
here.
Oh, okay. Going this way. Where am I being? What's happening? I can't get. Gotta go over the roots here. No, it's not even Darkspawn, it's just dogs. really wish there was a way to turn down battle sounds. Because the problem is a lot of the voices are also very loud, but only in battle. I can't turn down dialogue. Yeah, well. Here. What we got? A letter. Jason Flatblade. Nice. Farewell letter to Jogby. My dear son Jogby, I fear this is the last letter I will write you. I have had difficulty finding the Chasing to bring them the Maker's word. I have, however, seen evidence of their passing. They appear to have left this area in great haste, possibly fleeing from the so-called Darkspawn that are rumored to be gathering the wilds in ever greater numbers. I have left you a weapon and everything else I can spare, my son. I will try to find you once I have found a safe place. I only hope that you will be safe. With luck, we will meet again. If you see her, tell your mother that I love her. Take care of our family. This man is dead. You enjoy your night though. Good night? Yeah, good night. Thanks for hanging around. So you gotta go back to camp again and find that thing that was in the fireplace. He died.
My Grey Warden sense is tingling. We're in danger again.
Uh-oh. He dead. Oh shit! Dang! Hi! Thank you so much for following! Who's this clown? I'm this clown. And you can stop. You don't have to greet Day 4 times. It's fine. Another trail sign. Toot toot toot. Where's that camp? Yeah, there it is. Anyway, hi Day, welcome in! How are you doing today? Aha. You march around in the rubble and find Rigby's secret cache. Inside is an iron lockbox sealed with wax. Sparrow's following you before, or maybe imagine that. How's the Dragon Age on these nuts? I'm doing good. It's going pretty damn well. We got husband number 1 already. Now we just gotta find husband number 2. Take the lockbox to Jeddah. Literally just woke up. I'm so eepy. Welcome to the world. We're fucking up them Darkspawn. Oh shit, I think I forgot to check the hill at one place. Oh, this is the wrong way. Here we are.
More Darkspawn. Close by. The thrill.
Now. Trap. So simple to see, really.
Ow! Jesus fuck! poultice.
Not enough!
Next thing just exploded on you so hard you nearly died. Yeah!
Shall we?
Also loud. Aw, veins. It gets so fucking loud, but only in battle. And everywhere else, it gets so quiet.
I'm ready.
Shit. I didn't mean to do that.
Indeed.
Indeed. Anyway, let's finish doing this. Let's get some empty loot. A dead soldier. Let's work from local myths and legends. Oh, this is a long one. I do not want to read all of this. Legends. Legends of one of the chiefs that Gazareth still haunts the lake, and that those who sprinkle ashes of the deceased over the right spot can summon the spirit. Remember the contract with its beloved Astia. Gazareth will grant a single wish and then vanish, never to be heard from again. Indubitably. Indeed. Marcus, I think this is real. If you take the ashes I gave you and scatter them over a pile of rocks and an overhang overlooking that half-sunken winter dome, maybe Gazareth will appear and give you a wish. If battle takes you there, I think it's worth a try. Hell yeah, I like wishes.
More Darkspawn. Close by. You know the drill.
I do need to talk to Jory and Dab at some point. I don't feel like doing that right now. I spent a long time talking to Alistair, because I can't help myself. He's just too pretty. Look at him. He's my pretty boy. Pat, pat, pat. My treasures.
Going.
Here. There's the overhang. Let's save.
Huh.
See a pile of stones covered in a fine layer of dust and ash. Sprinkle more ash on the pile of stones. Uh-oh.
Just die already! Oh no! Right to the face!
Nice try.
Okay then. There it is.
Huh.
Oh, just a Pokemon health poultice. Boo. Aha! Some nice boots. Why, thank you. I will take those. What else is there to go here? show you where we need to go. Any treasures. I always gotta make sure I really scour this place. To root out all the secrets. Peekaboo! Use my little meow meow.
Let's have at it!
Alistair is such a sopping wet meow meow. Ooh, you got some good stuff.
Oh, right.
Before we get to the next part, which triggers a cutscene, let me talk with my two dudes here.
Yes?
Again, I am someone who likes to go through every possible speech option, so... Sorry, but not sorry. I gotta know the lore, man. Where are you from, Davith?
I grew up in a village about a day's trip to the east. Little blot you wouldn't even find on a map. Haven't been back in years. I struck out for the city as soon as I could outrun my pa. I've been in Denerim for what, 6 years now? Never liked it much, but there's more purses there than anywhere else.
So you're a cut purse.
And a pickpocket, thank you very much. Or was, anyhow. Who'd ever guess I'd end up a Grey Warden?
How'd the Grey Wardens find you?
I found them. I cut Duncan's purse while he was standing in a crowd. He grabs my wrist, but I squirm out and bolt. The old bugger can run, but the garrison caught me first. I'm a wanted man in Denerim, you see, so they were going to string me up right there.
What happened then?
Duncan stopped them, invoked the right of conscription. I gave the garrison the finger while I was walking away. Don't know why Duncan wants someone like me, but he says finesse is important and that I'm fast with a blade. You bet your boots I am. Besides, it beats getting strung up.
Alistair, Asterion, all these men who have A names are so meow meow shaped. They are! Oh my god. Alistair is not very much like Asterion at all. Very different vibes. However, I think Zevran would really be into Asterion's whole thing. So what do you think of Duncan?
Alright for an old bugger. He's faster than he looks too.
What do you think we should do now?
We still have to find those documents. I've never heard of a tower that stood for more than 10 years in this forest.
Man, my first BT run was so cruel. I am unsurprised.
Hey, I'm following you, aren't I?
That's Javeth. Now, Jory.
I'm ready.
Did you were from Redcliffe?
I hail from Redcliffe, but Duncan recruited me in Highever, a city off the northern coast. Have you travelled there?
No, never.
I was in Arlayman's retinue when he attended King Maric's funeral. It was in Highever that I met my Helena. I was smitten. She has the most beautiful eyes, my Helena. Now, for years I found any excuse to return there. We married a year ago. Arlayman gave me leave to serve in Highever, but I was attempting to persuade Helena to come to Redcliffe with me, at least until I was recruited.
How did the Grey Wardens find you?
Last month, Duncan visited Highever, and the band held a tournament in his honor. I won the Grand Melee. It was hard to leave my wife. We married only a year ago, and she is heavy with child now. But Ferelden needs my blade, and I shall not falter.
What do you think of Duncan?
He has a seemingly impossible task, with a scarce handful of Grey Wardens, yet he does not complain or flinch from his duty.
My character pretended to be nice, and then took over as absolute. Damn! Kind of served, though. Why is my hand sticky? Maybe it's from jelly. Alright.
Indeed.
Well, that was fun. Off to find another of my favorite characters. Willa was, line up.
Well, well. What have we here? Are you a vulture, I wonder? A scavenger, poking amidst a corpse whose bones were long since cleaned? Or merely an intruder, come into these darkspawn-filled wilds of mine in search of easy prey? What say you? Scavenger or intruder?
I love you, Morrigan! Oh my god, she's so hot. I love her so fucking much. Look at her! God. I know it's like hashtag misogyny to have a woman in such revealing clothing, but also, it's such a serve and it's hot. I am neither. The Grey Wardens once owned this tower.
'Tis a tower no longer. The wilds have obviously claimed this desiccated corpse. I have watched your progress for some time. Where do they go, I wondered? Why are they here? And now you disturb ashes none have touched for so long. Why is that?
Don't answer her. She looks chastened, and that means others may be nearby.
Oh, you fear barbarians will swoop down upon you.
Yes, swooping is bad.
She's a witch of the wilds, she is. She'll turn us into toads.
Witch of the wilds. Such idle fancies, those legends. Have you no minds of your own? You there. Women do not frighten like little boys. Tell me your name and I shall tell you mine.
I love her so much. She's hot, 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 like so hot you fry an egg. Classic. A beautiful poem. I am Caro. Pleasure to meet you.
Now that is a proper civil greeting, even here in the wilds. You may call me Morrigan. Shall I guess your purpose? You sought something in that chest? Something that is here no longer?
Here no longer? You stole them, didn't you? You're some kind of sneaky witch thief.
How very eloquent. How does one steal from dead men?
Quite easily, it seems. Those documents are Grey Warden property, and I suggest you return them.
I will not, for 'twas not I who removed them. Invoke a name that means nothing here any longer if you wish. I am not threatened.
Then who removed them?
'Twas my mother, in fact.
Your mother?
Yes, my mother. Did you assume I spawned from a log?
A thieving, weird-talking log, perhaps?
Not all in the wilds are monsters. Flowers grow as well as toads. If you wish, I will take you to my mother. 'Tis not far from here, and you may ask her for your papers if you like.
We should get those treaties, but I dislike this Morrigan's sudden appearance. It's too convenient.
Yeah, okay, well, she's hot. It's really easy to steal from dead men. You just take and open their wallet, boom. Exactly! Very incredibly easy. Tell us more about your mother first.
She prefers her privacy, but I imagine she will be curious enough why you were here. Come, see for yourself.
I say we go with her.
She'll put us all in the pot, she will. Just you watch.
If the pot's warmer than this forest, it'd be a nice change.
Follow me then, if it pleases you.
Oh, it pleases me greatly. Hate to see her go, but I love to watch her leave.
Greetings, Mother. I bring before you 4 Grey Wardens who...
I see them, girl. Much as I expected.
Are we supposed to believe you were expecting us?
You are required to do nothing, least of all believe. Shut one's eyes tight or open one's arms wide. Either way, one's a fool.
She's a witch, I tell you. We shouldn't be talking to her.
Quiet, Davith. If she's really a witch, do you want to make her mad?
There is a smart lad. Sadly irrelevant to the larger scheme of things, but it is not I who decides. Believe what you will. And what of you? Does your elven mind give you a different viewpoint? What do you believe?
Can the men just shut the fuck up? Kinda right. I'm no fool if that's what you're asking.
Oh, if you must protest so quickly, perhaps I need not ask. So much about you is uncertain, and yet I believe. Do I? Why, it seems I do.
So this is a dreaded Witch of the Wilds.
Witch of the Wilds, huh? Morrigan must have told you that. She fancies such tales, though she would never admit it. Oh, how she dances under the moon.
They did not come to listen to your wild tales, Mother.
True, they came for their treaties, yes? And before you begin barking, your precious seal wore off long ago. I have protected these.
You... Oh, you protected them?
And why not? Take them to your Grey Wardens and tell them this Blight's threat is greater than they realize.
Morgan is embarrassed. It's so cute. Thank you for returning them.
Such manners. Always in the last place you look. Like stockings. Oh, do not mind me. You have what you came for.
Time for you to go, then.
Do not be ridiculous, girl. These are your guests.
Oh, very well. I will show you out of the woods. Follow me.
Thank you, pretty witch ladies. I love them. Yeah, I really want to finish Ostagar today, but I'm getting hungry, so I think I'm gonna take a quick BRB and grab a snack. Also, it's getting so hot in here. But yeah, hopefully we will be able to finish Ostagar by today. Yeah, so I'm gonna BRB, get a snack.
Some point I got a backbone. Some point I got a spine. Some point I developed a pair of lovely eyes. Now I look at you and I see the history. Now I look at you and I see the mystery. Now I look at you, you're a dream come true. Every time I look, you feel brand new. I fall, see you in the sunlight gleaming. I fall for this point of history. I fall.
heart is like a jar of pickles. Kinda sour, kinda sweet, soaked in brine. No sandwich to pair with, lower than a side dish. No deep fry that I can call mine. My heart is like a jar of capers, a ball of salt that won't go by itself. No pasta to compliment, contemplating time spent sitting on the market shelf. But no more will I keep it tightly sealed, 'cause gradually it's been revealed that it's no good until it's open. The seal can't go unbroken. Keep my heart all bottled up no more.
Motherboard, watch motherboard. Your circuitry is cardboard. CPU, GPU. Fuck, I feel so bad for you. My name is Sven and I'm a computer man. Doing calculations as fast as I can. Clickety clickety clack, that's your failing drive. I'm picking up slack while your brain gets fried. Supercalifragilistic expialidocious. Popping in to say that you're short a few bits. Short circuiting while you keep on freezing. Fans are struggling while I'm keeping it breezy. Motherboard, watch motherboard. Your circuitry is cardboard. CPU, GPU, pop. I feel so bad for you. Motherboard, watch motherboard. Your circuitry is cardboard. CPU, GPU, pop. I feel so bad for you. Call me Deep Blue, Kasparov is my foe. You can't solve your way out of tic-tac-toe. Let's hash this out, you can't break my streak. What's wrong? Did your memory leak? I'll outsolve you, outsolve you. Leave you in the dust, you know it's true. I'll outsolve you, outsolve you. Leave you in the dust, you know it's true. I'll outsolve you, outsolve you. Leave you in the dust, you know it's
I got me some ice cream. It's still really solid, so I kind of need to wait for it to melt a bit. But man, that's gonna help because it is so hot in here. Ice cream! Now let me talk to the dog first.
The Mabari's stable for now, but not improving. Unless I get that herb I told you about, there's not much hope.
Is this what you're looking for?
Let me see. Yeah, that's exactly it. Wonderful. Give me a moment and I'll make this into an ointment. He looks better already. I'm sure he'd thank you himself if he could.
Yay, we helped a puppy! How long before there's an improvement?
A day, maybe two. There's enough ointment for him to make a full recovery. Why not come back after the battle? Perhaps we can see about imprinting him on you.
Yay, doggy! Think that's possible?
Maybe. It's likely he understands you're responsible for curing him. Mabari are at least as smart as your average tax collector. Come back after the battle and just... well, take another look.
Ooh, Alistair can level up. Let's see. I'll give you more constitution, 2 constitution, and 1 strength. Yeah, enemy hostility, that's what we need. Oh good, that tranquil isn't protecting the chest anymore. I'll just be taking these.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Actually, I have a lot to sell to you. Let me see your other goods.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Ooh, sorry. I'm really carving out this ice cream. Mmm, yummy. Ooh, cold. Let's see, I also that Ash Warrior Axe. Yeah. Sell this. Sell this. Keep these. I don't need this for now. Actually, maybe I should, change my armor and then I'll sell stuff. Let's see, got some nice gloves. Those. And my enchanted dagger. Nice. And how much damage? Just 8 damage. Oh, this is worse damage. Okay. Never mind then. Alright.
Hello again. Is there something you need? Some supplies, perhaps?
Yes, please.
So long as you keep it quiet.
Where was I? Please. I'll keep those for now. So these and fruits. Okay. Check. I'm pretty sure that's all I need to sell. Yeah, that's everything. Nothing more here to see. I think that's all, so let's go talk to our boy Duncan. Save first. Oh, Dunky!
So you returned from the wilds. Have you been successful?
We got it.
Good. I've had the Circle mages preparing. With the blood you've retrieved, we can begin the joining immediately.
Yeah. Maybe we should tell you about Morgan and her mother.
There was a woman at the tower, and her mother had the scrolls. They were both very... odd.
Were they wilder folk?
I don't think so. They might be apostates. Mages hiding from the Chantry.
I know you were once a Templar, Alistair, but Chantry business is not ours. We have the scrolls. Let us focus on the joining.
Now will you tell us what this ritual is about?
I will not lie. We Grey Wardens pay a heavy price to become what we are. Fate may decree that you pay your price now, rather than later.
That's fucking ominous. Saying this ritual can kill us?
As could any Darkspawn you might face in battle. You would not have been chosen, however, if I did not think you had a chance to survive.
Let's go then. I'm anxious to see this joining now.
I agree. Let's have it done.
Then let us begin. Alistair, take them to the old temple.
I'm excited.
The more I hear about this joining, the less I like it.
Are you blubbering again?
Why all these damn tests? Have I not earned my place?
Maybe it's tradition. Maybe they're just trying to annoy you.
Swear I'm the bravest one here.
I only know that my wife is in Highever with a child on the way. If they had warned me, it just doesn't seem fair.
Would you have come if they'd warned you? Maybe that's why they don't. The Wardens do what they must, right?
Including sacrificing us?
I'd sacrifice a lot more if I knew it would end the Blight.
But we don't know that, Davith.
Don't we? The Grey Wardens have saved the world from Darkspawn before. I'd say they know better than anyone what it takes. You saw those Darkspawns tonight. Wouldn't you die to protect your pretty wife from them?
Maybe
you'll die. Maybe we'll all die. If nobody stops the Darkspawn, we'll die for sure.
I've just never faced a foe I could not engage with my blade.
At last, we come to the joining. The Grey Wardens were founded during the First Blight, when humanity stood on the verge of annihilation. So it was that the first Grey Wardens drank of Darkspawn blood and mastered their taint.
We're going to drink the blood of those creatures.
As the first Grey Wardens did before us, as we did before you. This is the source of our power and our victory.
Those who survive the joining become immune to the taint. We can sense it in the Darkspawn and use it to slay the Archdemon.
Those who survive?
Not all who drink the blood will survive, and those who do are forever changed. This is why the joining is a secret. It is the price we pay. We speak only a few words prior to the joining, but these words have been said since the first. Alistair, if you would.
Join us, brothers and sisters. Join us in the shadows where we stand vigilant. Join us as we carry the duty that cannot be forsworn. And should you perish, know that your sacrifice will not be forgotten. And that one day, we shall join you.
Davith, step forward.
The huge fucking cup.
Maker's breath.
I am sorry, Davith. Step forward, Jory.
But I have a wife, a child.
There
Had
is
I known...
no turning back.
No, you ask too much. There is no glory in this.
I am sorry. But the joining is not yet complete. You are called upon to submit yourself to the taint for the greater good. From this moment forth, you are a Grey Warden. It is finished. Welcome.
2 more deaths. In my joining, only one of us died, but it was horrible. I'm glad at least one of you made it through.
How do you feel?
I knew you were right, Paragon, but I didn't want to give it away. Congrats. Your bloodlust was correct. We are the only one. The only one needed. I still can't believe you killed Sir Jory.
Jory was warned that there was no turning back, as were you all. When he went for his blade, however, he left me no choice. It brought me no pleasure to end his life. The Blight demands sacrifices from us all. Thankfully, you stand here as proof they are not all made in vain.
Did you have dreams? I had terrible dreams after my joining.
Such dreams come when you begin to sense the Darkspawn, as we all do. That and many other things can be explained in the months to come.
Before I forget, there is one last part to your joining. We take some of that blood and put it in a pendant. Something to remind us of those who didn't make it this far.
It was a good dream. Many dragons.
Take some time. When you're ready, I'd like you to accompany me to a meeting with the king.
I still feel in shock.
Death is never easy to accept, especially when it arrives in such a brutal fashion. Honor your comrades if you wish, but know that we must press forward. Always we must press forward. The meeting is to the west, down the stairs. Please attend as soon as you're able.
Fuck up. Fun though, right? I love this fucking game. Oh, I should put on my fancy little necklace. Oh, a couple other things we can do. Oh yeah. I think there's anything else I need to do or anyone I need to talk to. I've already done it all, I think. So off to the meeting.
Loghain, my decision is final. I will stand by the Grey Wardens in this assault.
You risk too much, Cailan. The Darkspawn Horde is too dangerous for you to be playing hero on the front lines.
If that's the case, perhaps we should wait for the Orlesian forces to join us after all.
I must repeat my protest to your fool notion that we need the Orlesians to defend ourselves.
It is not a fool notion. Our arguments with the Orlesians are a thing of the past, and you will remember who is king.
How fortunate Marek did not live to see his son ready to hand Ferelden over to those who enslaved us for a century.
Then our current forces will have to suffice, won't they? Duncan, are your men ready for battle?
They are, Your Majesty.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road? I understand congratulations are in order.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Every Grey Warden is needed now. You should be honored to join their ranks.
Your fascination with glory and legends will be your undoing, Cailan. We must attend to reality.
Fine. Speak your strategy. The Grey Wardens and I draw the Darkspawn into charging our lines, and then?
You will alert the tower to light the beacon, signaling my men to charge from cover.
To flank the Darkspawn, I remember. This is the Tower of Ishal in the ruins, yes? Well, who shall light this beacon?
I have a few men stationed there. It's not a dangerous task, but it is vital.
Then we should send our best. Send Alistair and the new Grey Warden to make sure it's done.
You mean I won't be fighting in the battle?
We need the beacon. Without it, Loghain's men won't know when to charge.
You see? Glory for everyone.
You rely on these Grey Wardens too much. Is that truly wise?
Enough of your conspiracy theories, Loghain. Grey Wardens battle the Blight no matter where they're from.
Your Majesty, you should consider the possibility of the Archdemon appearing.
There have been no signs of any dragons in the wilds.
Isn't that what your men are here for, Duncan?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty, the tower and its beacon are unnecessary. The
We
circle
will
of
not
Magi...
trust any lives to your spells, mage. Save them for the Darkspawn.
Enough! This plan will suffice. The Grey Wardens will light the beacon.
Thank you, Loghain. I cannot wait for that glorious moment. The Grey Wardens battle beside the King of Ferelden to stem the tide of evil.
Yes, Cailan. A glorious moment for us all.
We saw Darkins.
You heard the plan.
Ah,
You and Alistair will go to the Tower of Ishal and ensure the beacon is lit.
What? I won't be in the battle.
This is by the King's personal request, Alistair. If the beacon is not lit, Tern Logain's men won't know when to charge.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just in case, right?
Hold on. I tried to throw my ice cream cup away, but I missed. Give me a second. Oh right, Beloved of the Frog reset, because I had to reset stream. Congrats on grabbing Beloved of the Frog. Where is this tower? Oh, yeah, hold on. I agree with Alistair, we should be in the battle.
That is not your choice. If King Cailan wishes Grey Wardens to ensure the beacon is lit, then Grey Wardens will be there. We must do whatever it takes to destroy the Darkspawn, exciting or no.
I get it, I get it. Just so you know, if the king ever asks me to put on a dress and dance to Remigold, I'm drawing the line. Darkspawn or no.
I think I'd like to see that.
For you, maybe. But it has to be a pretty dress.
The tower is on the other side of the gorge from the King's camp, the way we came when we arrived. You'll need to cross the gorge and head through the gate and up to the tower entrance. From the top, you'll overlook the entire valley.
God, I love Alistair. He's ridiculous. I'm gonna get him the prettiest dress. When do we light the beacon?
We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Can we join the battle afterwards?
Stay with the Terran's men and guard the tower. If you are needed, we will send word.
If the Archdemon appears.
We soil our drawers, that's what.
If it does, leave it to us. I want no heroics from either of you.
Oh no, what didn't work? Oh man. Oh, maybe I can do it manually. Where is it? Do-do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. Of course. Okay. How much time do we have?
The battle is about to begin. Once I leave, move quickly. You'll have less than an hour.
Alright, I know what to do.
Then I must join the others. From here, you two are on your own. Remember, you are both Grey Wardens. I expect you to be worthy of that title.
Duncan, may the Maker watch over you.
May he watch over us all.
I'm so excited. Hi, Allie Bear.
Let's just get to the tower. It may not be the most glamorous job, but we'd best not dawdle.
I don't really think there's anything for us to do. Oh, except I need to level up. I don't think I need any more cunning. So let's grab Dex, another strength, and a constitution. Oh wait, I have 2 talents. I can do both. Nice. You guys ready for the biggest battle? Ah! Well, apparently the game isn't ready for the battle. It just crashed. Oops. Well then. Well, let's try that again, shall we? I'm determined. I really want to get through the Battle of Ostgar before ending stream today. I like big battles, and I cannot lie. Okay, we gotta do the meeting again. Hold on, I gotta level up first. Strength, Constitution. These. I gotta skip through this as quick as I can.
And this is the recruit I met earlier on the road?
Thank you.
Then we should send our best.
Yep.
So he needs 2 Grey Wardens standing up there holding the torch, just to... I get it, I get it. Just...
You'll need to cross the gorge and head... We will signal you when the time is right. Alistair will know what to look for.
Duncan.
Okay. Let's try this again. Time for the big battle. The biggest battle of our lives. There we go. This scene is so good, y'all.
The plan will work, Your Majesty.
Of course it will. The Blight ends here. Let's cross the bridge and get to the Tower of Ishal.
Oh, I love this fucking game.
Push them back! You will fall!
Oh, Jesus.
There!
They're everywhere. They've taken the tower. You're Grey Wardens, aren't you? The tower, it's been taken.
What are you talking about, man? Taken how?
The Darkspawn came up through the lower chambers. They're everywhere. Most of our men are dead.
Then we have to get to the beacon and light it ourselves.
Oh, cool. I got these random dudes here to help me. Sick. Oh, jeez.
Oh, play.
There's so many!
Motherfucker, get back here.
Yes.
Gotta make sure to pick up loot on the way. You never miss an opportunity to loot.
Going.
Huh.
Yes.
Okay, this and this here. Mine now, thank you.
Oh, right.
You gotta learn to stealth more.
Yes.
Being a rogue main in this game, I'm not good at it.
Let's make this quick! Take that! And stay down! This is it!
Behind
Grab some food!
There we go. I love to loot bodies. Looting bodies is my passion.
Don't look now.
Back here, you little fucker. Oh shit, there I go.
Let's have at it!
A little help here, Alistair.
As you wish. All right.
There we go. I've got ouchies. Let's see, where are my entry gates? Pretty sure my room is like 80 degrees right now.
Huh.
Yes.
Taking this, thank you.
Off I go.
Not bad at all.
Didn't even have nothing. Why do you have sparkles?
Going.
I'll take these, please. Yes, thank you.
Maker's Breath. What are these Darkspawn doing ahead of the rest of the Horde? There wasn't supposed to be any resistance here.
You could try telling them they're in the wrong place.
Right, because clearly this is all just a misunderstanding. We'll laugh about this later. At any rate, we need to hurry. We need to get up to the top of the tower and light the signal fire in time. Taron Loghain will be waiting for the signal.
Make sure I loot everything.
Going. And I'm off. Take that!
Really gotta turn this down more. The battle sounds are just so loud. Mushrooms.
More darkspawn, hey? Now stick your body.
Peekaboo. Anyone here? Ooh, ballistas, my favorite thing.
Never any shortage of these ones.
Oh, I missed.
Take that!
Nice. Oh, shit, I think I hit Alistair. Sorry, hubby.
How amusing. Was there any doubt?
Taking all your stuff. Taking all your stuff.
Huh. Going.
Ow, ow, owie. Maybe I need a nap after this. Oh shit.
All right, I'm game.
I did it! Now kill them!
Let's do this quickly, shall we?
Disengage!
All right, I'm game.
Loghain better be ready to charge as soon as we light the signal. The king is depending on us.
I'm sure he will. Lots of fun meat decorations here.
Grey Wardens!
Really good.
That won't stop me.
shortage of these ones. Going.
That lever over there! It release the hounds!
Release the hounds. Release the hounds.
Quickly.
There's so many!
Another point for me.
Nice. Good job, puppies. So much stuff. Ooh, got some more paint.
Was there any doubt?
Nice.
Oh, right.
Gotta make sure I get all those little goodies.
Oh, right.
Very well.
And I'm off. Oh, right.
Uh-oh. Big ogre.
Now this should be fun.
Yes. fucking awesome.
The beacon is over here. We've surely missed the signal. Let's light it quickly before it's too late.
Oh, right.
First I need to do a little more looting, if you will. Ooh, some hidden barrels. Why, thank you. Okay, that's everything. Also, let me do some level ups. Strength. You really need more constitution, boy. Your life is falling. Let's do. Yeah, let's master combat training. And let's give you. Shield defense. And then for me, do another strength, another constitution, and dexterity. So I grab combat training. Now I can dual weapons. Okay, let me quick save in case it crashes again. Y'all ready? Let's do this.
Huh.
Sound the retreat.
But what about the king? Should we not...
Do as I command.
Pull out! All of you, let's move!
eyeballs are glitching through my lids.
Ah, your eyes finally open. Mother shall be pleased.
Hi, Morrigan. I remember you, the girl from the wilds.
I am Morrigan, lest you have forgotten, and we are in the wilds, where I am bandaging your wounds. You are welcome, by the way. How does your memory fare? Do you remember Mother's rescue?
I remember being overwhelmed by Darkspawn.
Mother managed to save you and your friend, though 'twas a close call. What is important is that you both live.
The man who was to respond to your signal quit the field. The Darkspawn won your battle. Those he abandoned were massacred. Your friend, he is not taking it well.
I imagine not. What happened to the Grey Wardens and the king?
All dead. Your friend has veered between denial and grief since Mother told him. He is outside by the fire. Mother asked to see you when you awoke.
Thank you for helping me, Morrigan.
You were welcome. Though Mother did most of the work, I am no healer.
I have some questions if you don't mind.
I do not mind. Take your time.
Are we safe here? Where are the Darkspawn?
We are safe, for the moment. Mother's magic keeps the Darkspawn away. Once you leave, 'tis uncertain what will happen. The Horde has moved on, so you might avoid it.
Why did your mother save us?
I wonder at that myself. But she tells me nothing. Perhaps you were the only ones she could reach. I would have rescued your king. A king would be worth a much higher ransom than you.
Coin is important to you? Out here?
Who says I would ransom for coin? Gold has its uses, I suppose, but power buys far more.
How did she manage to rescue us, exactly?
She turned into a giant bird and plucked the two of you from atop the tower, one in each talon. If you do not believe that tale, then I suggest you ask Mother yourself. She may even tell you.
Are there any survivors besides us?
Only stragglers that are long gone. You would not want to see what is happening in that valley now.
Why did Terran Loghain abandon the king?
I do not know who this Loghain even is. Perhaps ask Mother of it.
I think I've asked enough questions.
I agree. 'Tis time you speak with Mother, then be on your way.
Alright. Actually, before I go and speak with Morrigan's mother, I think now seems a good time to end the stream. Because we passed what is basically the prologue. And I think opening with what is the big conceit of the game would be a great way to start stream next time. So, I also really need a nap. I'm tired. So let's save. Oh, hold on. Cheeseburger. Okay. Apparently I also have a cheeseburger to eat. So, oh no, it all went wrong. Aw man, not enough room. Let's try it all went wrong. There we go. Saved. Exit. There we go. Yeah, shut up, Origin. Alright, let's find someone to raid and get out of here! I was hoping Clay would be streaming right now, but then I remember that she has the apartment to look at today, so he probably doesn't have time or the energy to do a stream. None of my usual friends are raiding. Ooh, we could do Lorano. I don't think I've ever actually raided Lorano. He's doing some Baldur's Gate, so that seems as good a plan as any. There we go, raid started. So thank you guys so much for coming to hang out with me after my long, unplanned break. I'm really hoping to stop having those, though this time I couldn't really help it, have a surgery. But I'm really hoping to be here again sometime this week. No promises, but I'm really hoping. I think you'll see me more at least this month, since I can't go back to work until October. I'm not allowed to lift anything heavy or push or squat while I'm in recovery, and that's pretty much my entire job. So I'm on forced vacation. So, hopefully you'll see me again this week. If not, I'll see you next time. Peace, love, and hot dogs. And yeah, love you guys so much. Bye-bye. Mwah.
I'll solve you. Leave you in the dust. You know it's true.
About that window dressing, when it's what's inside the store that counts. Details crystal clear and flawless. This clarity I now renounce. No endless options, no more resetting. It's now or never. I'm never letting you go. Fretting about a minor detail. Can't see the forest for the trees. Deciding that I'm done deciding. And maybe now I'll finally feel free. If there's an error, we grin and bear it. No second chances.